What is going on, guys? Klinger here. Today we're gonna be asking the question, what is the best meta gun? Is it the HK416 or is it the TAR21? We're gonna be rocking the same setups on both of these, but yeah, we're gonna be comparing recoil, we're gonna be comparing stats, we're gonna be comparing everything. So let's go. First off, while we're here, we'll go over the stats. Okay, HK416. It does 31 damage and it drops off to 24, and with the muzzle booster it has 918. But if we take the muzzle booster off, we're looking at 850 for that. Okay, and we're gonna throw that back on. But yeah, this is probably one of the best setups right now. DCL, muzzle booster, stubby, blue laser. That's what we're gonna be running on both of them. If we go to the TAR, our damage, if I take this off, we don't need that. Our damage is 29 and it drops off to 22. So the TAR has a little bit less damage, just like 2 points less. So not terrible. The fire rate is going to be the same, 850 to 918 with or without it. We have the same setup going on. But yeah, enough about the stats. We're gonna hop in game real quick and we're gonna compare the recoil. So stay tuned for that. Alrighty, guys, we are ready for our recoil test. We're gonna ADS. This is the HK we're using right now, and yeah, let's compare the sprays. So there you have it with the HK416 ADS. We're gonna hip fire. There's the hip fire. The hip fire is all over the place. Let's go to the TAR. So here we are with the TAR. We're in the same spot, thankfully, so let's give it a go. So the TAR actually jumps up quite a bit more than the HK will, but the grouping's a little better. If we go to the hip fire, the grouping's all over the place, a little worse than the HK, but ADS is pretty dang good. Let's do the ADS again, just to show you that jump, but the grouping is pretty dang good. Look at that grouping, that's solid. So let's go back to the HK. We'll get some kills with it. We'll get some kills with the TAR, and then I'll tell you what I think about both of them. So the HK you unlock at level 56, 64, I believe. One of those. You unlock it pretty early. And yeah, this is probably one of the best guns in the game. You see a lot of people running around and using it. Not a lot of people use the TAR. Who knows if it's because of the level, or maybe the HK is a better gun. And this is what we're gonna find out, at least my perspective. But yeah, with this DCL setup, as you can see, we are pretty much running rampant. We can cross map someone without a single problem. We can just decimate people super fast. You do run out of rounds pretty quick, but I mean, what do you expect, right? The fire rate is pretty dang good, and we can't complain about it. I need to get a rec skill so I can pick up some more rounds. There we go. Actually, I think I'm using the Red Hawk in here. But yeah, this HK is phenomenal. We're doing 11-0 right now. Obviously, we had that one rec skill, but there you go, 12 kills with the HK. You can do very good with this gun. The HK just feels fantastic. Now let's jump to the TAR. I think I have a better camo on the TAR. Maybe that'll bias me a little bit. Probably not. We're not going to be biased by camo. But yeah, this is the Love Cats out of the Valentine case, I believe. Very cool case. It looks really cool. You can get some funky colors going, and it just looks fantastic. You're going to see that the HK and the TAR really go neck and neck. You unlock the TAR at rank 112, I believe. So you do have to be a higher level to get this gun. But when you have it modded out, you really can't tell the difference between the TAR and the HK. The nice thing about the TAR is when you're shooting, I like to aim center mass, just like in the torso, just because it's a guaranteed hit for the most part, whereas headshots you sometimes miss. But using the TAR, if you're initially shooting at the body, the recoil from the first shot to the second shot, it'll bring you up to that headshot range. So you'll see a lot of the times you get pretty lucky and you can hit more headshots and knock down your enemy a lot faster. So that's really nice. And you know, if we're comparing it with like the best setup in the game, which is the DCL and the muzzle booster and stuff, but yeah, there's really, if you're looking at a try-hard gun, these two guns are probably the best of the best. I always will recommend these to my viewers when they are asking about like the best gun to use to level up and stuff. And yeah, these things are just phenomenal. Super meta. So yeah, I mean, DCL, muzzle booster, stubby, blue laser. Best setup you're gonna get. And you add some broken guns to begin with, and they're insane. But yeah, if I had to compare the two, most of the time, 99% of the time, people are gonna run the HK, just because you unlock it earlier. People have more kills to unlock stuff, or to have all the attachments unlocked and everything like that. So as far as like level goes, it's a lot easier to get the HK and to be good with the HK. But the TAR21 I love to use. I think I'd rather use it a little bit more, just because the jump from the first shot to the second shot, you're gonna hit those headshots a lot better. At least to me, I hit headshots a lot easier with the TAR than the HK, just for the reason of being able to aim center mass and hitting those headshots. And that's probably a mistake on my end. Gun stats wise, they're neck and neck. It's personal preference. I think the HK might have a little better recoil, but end of the day, I think I'd still go with the TAR. I like the TAR. It feels a lot better. The reload, we haven't talked about the reload speed. The TAR has a faster reload speed, so you're gonna be able to reload a lot faster. And yeah, that extra time it takes to pop a new mag in is literally a game changer. And when you're using an HK, you got to be super careful, because it takes a lot longer to reload. So that's another thing that's helping the TAR out. I can't believe I almost missed that, but that's another big reason I'd rather use the TAR. So if my opinion is important to you, I think I'd say the TAR is a better gun. Is there that much of a difference between the two? No, but I like the TAR a little better. Don't know why. There's just little things here and there. So anyways, that's my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed. We stream 7 days a week on Twitch, and we have a Discord server. Link to both of those will be in the description. But hey, have a fantastic day, guys. Take care. Peace.